talking about that later.
I'm just, why, he never talks to the press, but he says, don't hit the nuclear sites. We're considering hit the oil sites, and nothing's happening today. General, what's he thinking?
Well, that's outrageous that we talk in a public forum like that, you know, that he's trying to take nuclear attack sites off the table, which obviously gives the Iranians, you know, they can balance, you know, what they're going to defend based on that. And there's still some risk involved because Netanyahu could do it anyway. But why play into the Iranians' hands? But we've seen this before. I mean, the micromanaging their operation in Gaza, who did that help? That helped Hamas. And here we are helping the Iranians. So our audience understands. I believe, and so does the Israelis who I talked to, they certainly believe that Iran is vulnerable. And why is that? And they're somewhat back on their heels. Well, there are two major proxies where they make all their investment are being systematically dismantled. The military effectiveness of Hamas is dramatically reduced. And you can see what's happening in Hezbollah, and we just talked about it. That is a big deal. And what Netanyahu is going for here, he's not going for stop the fighting. He's going for the win. And that, I think, is what he should be pursuing. The second thing is that Iran's conventional force is overwhelmingly weak. Their rocket and missile force is the strongest part of their conventional force. But look at two major attacks, and they've had difficulty having any consequential results from those two major attacks using rockets and missiles into Israel. And the third thing is the overwhelming majority of the Iranian people are so fed up with this regime. They've been living with it for 40-something years. They have nothing to show for it. They're continually oppressed. They can't speak out. Their human rights are being denied on a regular basis every day.
Right.
It doesn't take much to spark this thing. And Netanyahu and his team knows it. I think that's why they want to hurt Iran, make them weaker as a result of it, and create, not overnight, but create a spark and a foundation for an eventual significant civil unrest as a result of it.
And we all know the Gulf states, Saudi Arabia, others are clapping about this because they despise Iran too, and their silence says a lot. Thanks so much, General. This is an historic time thanks to Israel's prowess. This is an opportunity to destroy our enemy too. General Jack Keane, thanks so much. Look at the